Hello everyone, welcome to week... What week is this? Late week. I've lost all sense of everything right now. Week 8 of the GLDL Draft League. This week we are up against Charles, the only team across all 8 divisions that are undefeated in battles. So this is gonna be a tough one, but we'll see what we do here. They haven't brought Torkoal and they haven't brought Dawn Wings. They brought the Zacian mode, which I thought it would be a bit odd for them to bring, but we can work with this. Now Williams leads, and the second mon is the question. Either Zard. I think what Zard is, if I lead, I don't get Sun. If they lead Lilligant, though, if they lead Lilligant, they can't set Sun, so they won't outspeed me. So I will do Charizard and this. Based on their team, I can bring Groudon, and I'll bring... Bolt's a bit slow on this one. I'm gonna bring Flutter. Flutter, Shadow Ball. I'll bring Bolt for this one, actually. Because I'm running a bit low. I have Mario in call with me, though he's not. He's just here to he just did like a Twitch chat. Just messaging. Yeah. Wide Guard, Gallade, Flash Fire, Typhlosion. Yes, I am aware. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see how this goes. Good luck, have fun to Charles, and let's begin. And who do we got? Chomp Lilligant. Now, I'm quite bulky. Now, they could have Rock Slide. I need to double check one thing. If they are Chomp, I'm Zard. And I go for Terra Fire Overheat. I don't KO. I need Sun. But if I go Sun, I give them the chance to outspeed me. I think I'll just try this. Yeah, getting some chip is more important right now. And if I go for the other thing first, Sunny Day, then I give Lilligant Chlorophyll. Now, if they're Rock Slide, they shouldn't KO Zard, unless they're, like, Banded. Lilligant just protects, that's great. So I didn't have to worry about Sleep Powder there. So this could be Earthquake or something. So I could have gone for Sun then, but let's just see how much this does. Probably not much. Is that AV? This is Dragon Claw. Is that AV? Yeah, that looks like AV to me. Now I have speed. So what to do? Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Actually, no, I can Encore this. I can Encore. Yeah, I can Encore that. Now, Chomp can still probably KO Zard. But I have speed control right now. And if I Encore the Lilligant and Zard goes down, Groudon can come in and just click the Groudon button, you know? Yeah, that's fine. Who wants to take a Heat Wave, Typhlosion? But I still have speed control right now, and the Typhlosion is... Ooh, oh, no. Bad. So they're Fire Terror on Chomp. This is very bad. Because Groudon is Banded. And I don't have an attacking move on Whims. Now, the thing is, because I'm Okaberry, I do live any move they try to go for. So what I'll do is I'll just Heat Wave again, and I'll go for Misty Terrain to weaken Earthquake. Yeah. Sorry, to weaken... No, that's bad. What to do here? Maybe I Encore the Bolt? I knew I should have gone for Moonblast. I should have had Moonblast on here. This Air Balloon is going to give me some trouble. So here's what I'll do for now. I'll go for just Encore. So they're locked into that. Because I should live Specs Eruption. Since I am Okaberry, max HP, max BDF, Calm. Even with their Flash Fire buff. With a I still think I should, because they're not a boosting item. Maybe? Actually, this is single target. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, this was just a bad, but... Okay, here's another thing, though. Now, Bolt can break the thing on Typhlosion. Because I outspeed them. Because of Tailwind. They have to swap that Typhlosion out right now. Ooh, actually, this is kind of a rough spot for Zacian to come in. Because it outspeeds Bolt. And I'm not Terra Psychic, so... I think I have to just click Precipice. Because that accounts for any switches. And I think I Snarl. Because I should outspeed the Typhlosion. This will break their thing, and it will lower the special attack. He just goes for Protect, that's fine. So I KO the Chomp. So, based on that, I don't lead Zard again. I don't think Zard is good in this matchup based on this. I think a Groudon lead would actually be really nice. How good would Life Orb Chi-Yu do? Because that's AV Chomp, I don't think I can bring Life Orb Chi-Yu. I really regret not having Moonblast on Whims right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see what comes in. They're debating. It's Zacian. Now here's the problem. I think my Tailwind's gone. Yeah, and if they KO Bolt right now, I just lose. Because I don't have Thunderclap. But yeah, that's GG's. That's a game loss. But now I know not to bring Zard. And I can just lead with Groudon. They should at least KO Zacian, so I at least get 2 kills here. Or what I could... None. The problem is, if I don't lead... This is actually a rough spot for me, because I don't want to give Lilligant the... I don't want to give Lilligant chlorophyll. Flutter Chiyu would be good. It gives me Icy Wind. The problem is that Chomp is AV. And my Chiyu is Life Orb, so I'm gonna die trying to get something done. It would force them to Terra. I have to check. How much would Life Orb Dark Pulse do to an AV Garchomp? Life Orb Dark Pulse does half. Which, if I can get the thing down... So if I go for, say, Icy Wind, Protect, that gets the speed down. Then next turn I can go for Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball into the Garchomp and Terra Ghost. Yeah, it'd be a good lead. Then I have Groudon and Bolt in the back, probably? Or Groudon Whims in the back. That's fair. That's true, actually. So, Flutter Chi-Yu with Groudon and Whims in the back. Because Whimsicott's very good for speed control and Encore. Zard, unfortunately, isn't gonna do much. And Bolt just gets... I could Terra Psychic Bolt, and then I'm not scared of Zacian. But I think it just does too much, and I don't KO it back. So... yeah, I think this will have to do. Yeah, okay, let's see this. Yeah, it does threaten the Indeedee as well. What is the Terra on Indeedee? It is Water. So, same lead from them. I feel like I want to Icy Wind Protect. Because if I go for the, because they can Terra Fire, right? And with an Icy Wind, I would speed them both. I think it's Sash, because nothing else looks like Covert Cloak on their team. Yeah, Whims could come, but the thing is, if I swap in Whims, right, and they go for Terra Fire on Chomp, I'm not threatening damage. If I Protect with Chi-Yu, then I outspeed next turn, I can double the Chomp with Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball, and that should KO. Because Dark Pulse does over half. So I'm gonna Icy Wind, and I'm gonna Protect. As they see, they have to Terra Fire. Icy Wind will make sure that Chi-Yu is faster. Because I'm sashed, they have to double target Flutter to KO me, because they Protect here. And I think that's a game loss off jump. What do we think? Is that not just not a game loss? What do I do in that situation? If I connected Icy Wind, I would have still been fine, because Chiyu can outspeed. Here's what I could do, right? If I swap in Groudon right now, is my booster gonna be special attack? I think it is. So here's what I have to do. They're not gonna Leaf Blade the... Yeah, so I'm gonna go... I'm gonna double swap here. Go into Whims on this, because that's the target of a... Go to Groudon here, because they're not gonna... But then I can Tailwind, and then outspeed. I'm kind of out of time here. Yeah, that's the issue there. So I can go into Groudon here. They wouldn't Grass Move this slot. Yeah, it would have been special attack. It would take a lot to come back here, but... Yeah, Leaf Blade into the Whim slot. Stomping Tantrum into Groudon. Yeah. I have to Tailwind. There's no point encoring them into Leaf Blade. I wouldn't outspeed Lilligant, but I can take one hit from them, and I can KO Chomp. This is actually so rough, because if Typhlosion switches in on these slots, I'm cooked. I have to Tailwind. Because if I high horsepower the Lilligant and they swap into any slot they go into Typhlosion kind of booms me. I think they're gonna swap out the Chomp. I guess I just Precipice then. Yeah. Because it's damage into both. Yeah. At least this now, when Flutter comes in, it can outspeed with Icy Wind. Please do not miss Lilligant. Yeah, what am I supposed to do there, man? I guess I Encore this and swap into Chi-Yu. Sun Boosted Eruption's just gonna rock my shit, though. Do I live Eruption and Leaf Blade on Chi-Yu? I kinda have to, is the problem. Alternative would be to let these two die and just hope the, Flutter Chi-Yu can sweep. I hope so, I really do. Locked into Leaf Blade. I don't think I love that. Bro, come on! This is taking the piss. Okay, I still live, but like... It really doesn't. Problem is, I died a Life Orb recoil. Two turns left of Tailwind, they're just gonna double. I have to Icy Wind. And Dark Pulse the... I kind of, at this point, just have to hope the Lilligant isn't Sash. Otherwise, I just lose, right? I'm really out of options here. I just have to hope the Lilligant isn't Sash. There's nothing else I can do. I think that shows that the Lilligant got for Protect there. Nope. Of course it's Sash. If I went for Icy Wind, Heat Wave, that would have been game. Yep. But of course I can't risk that when there's a Typhlosion in front of me. There is still a shot, though. Because I outspeed them right now. It literally just comes down to if Groudon can land Precipice Blades. Actually, no, it... Yeah, it comes down to if Groudon can land Precipice Blades. Yeah, but Sun runs out as well, and then Flutter Mane's faster again. Yeah, if Groudon misses a Precipice Blades, I lose. This all comes down to that. Because then, if Typhlosion comes in, I can Icy Wind Precipice. Yeah, this all literally comes down to Groudon, and knowing my luck, I don't think it's gonna happen. Groudon has not been my guy. Come on, Groudon. One miss, and it's over. You need to lock in, buddy. You have not been done. You have not done the best for me. Please, Groudon. Please. Okay. And I have to Icy Wind and Precipice the assuming Zacian and Lilligant. The Zacian and Typhlosion. That will drop both their speeds, so Groudon can I don't think I outspeed Zacian, actually. Actually, I don't outspeed Zacian. I just realized. I don't outspeed Zacian. It's Jover. Unless for some reason they ran slow. Yeah, it's just chalk. What can you do, man? Just... For some reason, be adamant. I don't know. Be like Max Bulk Zacian. Yep. My god. What am I supposed to do there, man? Icy Wind miss. Leaf Blade crit. KO Zacian at least? Nope. GG's to Charles, I guess, but like... Shit just happens, man. What can I say? See you all next week.